the more your business grows and the more complex it becomes, the bigger the challenge is in managing cash flow. And for a long time, I tried to keep everything in my head. And I would look at the bank balance and I would look at our profit and loss statement. And I would be doing all these mental gymnastics. Okay, I've got payroll coming up, here, and I've got this credit card payment that's due here. And I'd write it all out. And then based on that, I would kind of try to figure out what bills I was going to pay when. But the problem with that is if you are going to grow, you have to turn some of the money back into the business. And you don't really know how much of that you can afford to do. And what can end up happening is that you take on debt, credit card debt, or line of credit debt. And if you're not careful, you can get yourself into trouble with that, right? And you're trying to finance your growth through those strategies, but then you don't even know if that growth is actually paying off, right? And then at some point, you just can't go any further with that. So you really need an operation that really runs efficiently and is consistently profitable. But I would be interested in knowing, John, how you kind of attack this cash flow problem, and it's especially as it pertains to maybe smaller companies that are just getting started, and how new business owners can help manage their cash issues.
Yeah, Richard, I think your listeners should rewind the last 45 seconds and listen to you again. What you said was exactly correct. Exactly correct. You can grow a business. You can grow a business to 100 million and grow yourself poor and not own any of it and be over leveraged and lose it all. That's the story, right? You can grow yourself poor. You can grow yourself out of business, because as your business grows, you need oxygen, and oxygen comes through really knowing what your net operating cash flow is and how you're calculating that. And are you generating enough enough cash to further finance your continued growth? And so what happens is a lot of small business entrepreneurs, to speak to that audience specifically, is they feel like they got to go raise capital right off the bat, as opposed to no. Go sell one or two of your widgets or one or two of your services or whatever, and generate cash. Then take that cash, know how much cash you're generating, and then reinvest what you can properly reinvest, and grow slower on a more patient ambition level where you're fully in control.